Dang it. What's up, MSFers? It's Friday! We made it! Oh, thank God. I am so done with this week. Holy cow. So I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on Mephisto and the Cabal team. They've been out now for a couple of days, or their kits are out there for you guys to look at and review. If you're looking for access to those, you could go check out Mobile or Dorky Dad's video. Doolam's got a video. I think Updog's got a video. There's probably half a dozen more videos out there. Valley's got a video. So you could check those out, or you could go to Benny Westside. He's got them in infographic form on his Insta. Always great to just be able to look at that. Tell me what you think. I want to know, is Mephisto good enough? I've been hearing people say that he's not, that Scopely needs to take another pass at him. And I'm kind of thinking, are you being sarcastic? Because his kit looks amazing to me. I mean, he's got a battlefield effect. He's got pacts. He controls turn meter gain. He's just freaking amazing. He has like a perma heal block built into his kit. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think about him. And then of course, we're gonna do a defense up of Tall Dan's roster. Probably gonna jump into that rather soon. In fact, he just messaged me back. So let's see. Yeah, he's coming in at 51 mil and he'd like to jump on voice with us, so that's awesome. So Tall Dan, if you're in chat right now, let me know. We'll get to that in a little bit. I think I'm gonna just kind of talk shop with the crew here for a little bit about Marvel Strike Force and the new characters coming to Marvel Strike Force while I click red dots and just kind of chill out this Friday afternoon. I don't have to pick up the kids today, so I might let stream run long. Kind of depends on if my back starts hurting again or not. And we might hang out until the blog drops, because I hear it's a doozy. I haven't read it, but I know the other envoys have. Maybe they can tell me if it's any good or not. All right, we started off with a big raid from Rolf Kieran. Thank you. You're freaking amazing, Rolf Kieran. You really are, buddy. What's up, Whoops Hammer? What's up, West is Left? What's up, Comrade Red? What's up, Wapo? What's up, Half Baked? What's up, you talking to me? What's up, Lord Richter? What's up, Casey Wymie? What's up, Doolam? What's up, Sumya 2099? What's up, Chattius UK? What's up, Portland Robocop? What's up, Benny Westside? What's up, Xander? What's up, Tall Dan himself? Just chilling, taking care of some house crap. Okay, well, if you're not on a time limit, Dan, I'll probably just take my time, maybe get to that in about 30, 45 minutes, and we'll jump into your roster then. If you need to go earlier, just let me know in chat. We'll jump into it earlier. We can just kind of wing it. For right now, I'm going to click some of these red dots here. Let's bring down the music a little bit now that we're all done with the, intro hypeness stuff, so... Raids in 20 minutes, by the way. Yes, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's go make sure that the raids are finished up, because our alliance adjusted their raid time so that I could do them. Oh, okay, they're done. My alliance is awesome, man. I really like it here at the Council of Doom. Only prerequisite is that you have to be a content creator and you can't suck at Marvel Strike Force. Also, you kind of have to have no life, but that goes without saying if you're playing Marvel Strike Force, right? No, you don't actually have to be a content creator. We just have a lot of streamers in our alliance, like half of them. Super Niners, Marvel Strike Force is... I think that I can honestly say this. I think that Marvel Strike Force is the best it has ever been. I think if ever you wanted to play, now's the time. You should probably re-roll your new account to make sure you get a boosted one, but the rumor has it that they're all going to be boosted to some degree here in the future. I don't know when. I don't know anything about that, but that's the assumption, is that they're testing to see how much they want to boost accounts. And so you could get a boosted account now if you start out or want to come back to Marvel Strike Force. Like, honestly, if you're coming back to Marvel Strike Force, probably best just to start a new account so you can be in a fresh arena shard. The game's going great, man. We've got a huge new game mode on the Horizon Battle World coming this way. The rumor is that we're gonna get a new style of raid because we got the new raid orb. By the way, I didn't realize these were under the raid tabs all along. Whoops. That this new Crimson Gear raid orb. Previously the Demonic Gear raid orb. Now it's Crimson Gear. We're dropping Demonic. The Crimson Gear raid orb, so we assume that there may be a new raid coming as well. We've got great teams. They're putting together 3-piece teams. I hear they're coming up with something like 7-piece teams. That's total rumor, no idea. Did someone comb their hair today? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I've got so much hair, Ceci. I actually tried to just like go straight back with the greaser look. I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, I put some product in it. I had to. My hats won't fit on my fat head anymore, so I kind of have to. Let's see if this 19 is any good. Okay, it's got things in it. Let's see if this Crimson Gear raid orb is any good. There's some things and some more things. That looks like some stuff. Okay. Sure. Hey, there's something I could probably use. Look at that. That's definitely going to be useful. I mean, all of the red gear is going to be useful, right? The name of the orbs changed, but the pieces are still demonic. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. Demonic adaptive pathogens. You're right. Okay. I am only buying these 800 pieces. I don't think I need adamantium for anything right now, so I'm probably not going to buy that one. These things are grossly expensive. However, the other stuff got cheaper, right? Isn't this nice? Look at that, some hammer tech, which I don't think I need hammer tech anymore. I think I can unbookmark that. Yeah, pieces got cheaper, so newer players can progress faster in a variety of different ways. I hear they're putting blue gear in places. Yeah, red stuff, woohoo! All the MSF knowledge is making his head bigger. Yeah, I don't retain knowledge, you guys know that. I'm actually, I heard that if I take more hours at the hardware store, apparently they have to supply me with healthcare coverage. And so I was kind of thinking about maybe trying to go full time at the hardware store so I can go see a doctor and maybe get some Ritalin or something. Like seriously, I'm actually looking into some sort of a medication to help me focus because I can't retain any knowledge. My brain's getting old. It's not functioning, just like the rest of me is not functioning anyway. No, Dulam, I don't have health insurance, man. When you want to live the dream, sometimes you gotta walk through a bit of a nightmare to get there, and we're pushing hard right now to make our dreams come true here at the Run 7 household. The name is going to be changed. The orb was always called Crimson. Oh, okay. See, I didn't really pay attention to that. Thank you, Benny. Sumya, just DM me in Discord. I'll put you on the list. The list is actually kind of short right now. I haven't had a lot of applicants come in. I'm curious how many people I got on the list right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, you'd be like the 12th person, Sumya, and I'm trying to get 2 or 3 done every week. So just DM me on Discord and I'll put you on the list. Look into the organic natural stuff rather than the narcs. I'm already doing some organic natural stuff, Chadius, and it's not really taking effect. I kind of want to judge it because it's like, so back in the day, I don't know how much I want to admit on live server here. Screw it. So back in the day, I did a lot of drugs and ecstasy was one of them. And that showed me that your brain can chemically induce happiness or sadness, regardless of what you're actually experiencing in life. And so I tried antidepressants and that helped me out. And later I was able to get control of myself. I no longer take antidepressants. I just deal with depression as it comes by getting good sleep, eating healthy, exercising, and staying on top of stressful situations. But I still, I still get depressed. You could take some natural supplements, like just getting healthy doses of vitamin D in your diet, and getting out and getting sunshine and stuff. So I like trying to go the natural route, but when it comes to me focusing, I don't have like a baseline. So I'm actually considering taking some actual pharmaceuticals to see where that puts me and how far off the mark I am, if I can really be helped or not. I don't know, but you know, we didn't come here to talk about my mental disorders. We came here to play Marvel Strike Force and click on red dots, and that's way more exciting, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, working out. Yeah, I need to get back to exercising. I've got the injured back right now, so I ain't lifting shit. What do you guys think of Mephisto to start off with? That's where I want to start the conversation, is Mephisto. Oh, you know what? I need this. I'm sick and tired of not... No, I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. Just be patient. Just be patient, Seven. You'll get there eventually. Hey, Namor right there, right? I don't think he's worth it. I don't think he's worth going double diamonds on Namor. Yeah, Dadpool Games, DM me with your information on that. I'm interested, you know? I just don't want to spend the stream talking about it. Playing MSF is a mental health issue? Absolutely. Yeah, we're all kind of crazy around here. I mean, you kind of have to be. 5 years going on 6 for me, guys. 5 years going on 6 playing Marvel Strike Force every single day without fail. I've missed attacks. I've not cleared lanes. I've screwed up and, you know, not done my crucible, but I've never not logged into Marvel Strike Force since I started playing. For 5 years going on 6. That's absurd. No video game has ever come close to that. And I tell you what, I told somebody this the other day. I feel like Marvel Strike Force is the price I have to pay to hang out with you guys. It really is. It really is. Because I'm telling you, if you guys were to jump ship and go to some other game, I'd go right along with you and I would not lose sleep over it at all. Just imagine how productive we would be without MSF. We could all be president. No shit, right? Mephisto isn't good enough for the cost. Just seeing, from just seeing a little. The people who say Mephisto needs to be better are the ones who do not know how to play him. I tested him, and I was like, holy crap, this guy's nuts. I think he's got exceptional stats, crazy features like we've never seen before. Just, I mean, he will be the best character in the game. I don't see how he couldn't be. That's my perspective, but I want to hear what you guys have to say on him. Anyone logging in every day for 5+ years is a loser. Winston Wolf, you're in the wrong chat room. I'd be here for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Helldivers channel now, isn't it? Yeah, Rorix, whenever we don't have shit to do in Marvel Strike Force, I immediately go to Helldivers and don't regret it. I know I lose a lot of MSFers that go watch MSF on another channel or something, but I have so much fun playing Helldivers. That game is just straight up fun. People are crazy saying he needs to be better. I'm buying the uniques for him only at the moment. Whoopshammer, don't you need the uniques for the characters to unlock him before you can get him? You might be putting the cart before the horse there, buddy. He creates constant health pool on the right team. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is one of the top grossing games in Japan. I think it will be great, but as much as we will have to pay for the 25 tunes to 19, I don't know anyone can live up to that. Is it 25 tunes? Because they split up the mythic? I never actually counted it. I thought maybe it would increase from, because it was 25 previously, but 2 of them could be duplicates, so it came out to 23. But now it's going to be 25, but they added the mythic one, so, but I think that took the place of the horseman versus the I don't know, it's probably 25. I have not seen one person or CC saying Mephisto needs to be better. Random Hero, I'm just reading it in the comments section, and I'm actually thinking that they're being sarcastic. I'm not really sure, because to me, it's like, he's bonkers amazing. Like, I don't see how you could say he's not good enough. Do you all know the uniques for Cabal and Mephisto? I think we know the uniques for Cabal, don't we? The kid literally says, I go first and beat everything. Lazy call outs everywhere. They might make him not stupid by the time most of us get him, but right now he's better than he needs to be. I don't necessarily think it's lazy call outs. I mean, they have the call outs to the Ghost Riders, which is more for the lore of it, I think, but I think it's a very interesting and unique way that he, you know, goes about doing what he needs to do. 2 billion gold is the estimate for all 25. Okay. I mean, that's if you're getting the gold. That's if you're not doing raids, not buying offers, not getting gear out of the strike passes. You know they're going to put red gear in the strike passes, right? I think they're being sarcastic too, Benny. Yeah. We do know uniques for all of them, and they're probably on Benny Westside's infographics, I would be willing to bet. You were being sarcastic too, Xander. Okay. It's actually hard for me to tell. I need a sarcasm emote. That's the next emote I put on this channel. It's gonna be the sarcasm emote. If somebody's good at making emotes and wants to make a sarcastic emote to signify that they are being sarcastic with their words, please DM me that picture and I will use your emote and give you credit for whatever work you do for me for free, because I can't pay you shit. A 3-diamond Daredevil yesterday. You don't think they're gonna put red gear in the passes for a bit? Oh, you think you're gonna save it for the leaderboards? Okay. I spent my first 800,000 on a unique piece. Road has to start somewhere. Yeah, I have been purchasing some of the unique pieces as well. Can they get an upside down 7 mug? I can't get you an upside down 7 mug. That was a one-off for Doolum. There you go. Sheamus has got the uniques. Yeah, I would say, like Boylon said, don't spend your gold on anything except the uniques for the characters you absolutely are sure you want to build right now, because it is just so incredibly expensive. We need to wait and see what avenues of access they're going to provide for us. Right now, get in that alliance and start doing incursion at the highest difficulty. I know some alliances have changed their footing on the skill section, and they're now asking their members to build them up so they can 100% to get more red gear. I don't think our alliance is going to do that yet, but I do know that we're chomping at the bit to go hard. There's some members of our alliance that are saying they would like to 100% things. I'm kind of on the fence. If we had a better solution for skill, I'd be going after it for sure. Monguli just subscribed with Prime. You're freaking amazing, Monguli. Thank you for that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get rid of some energy. Oh, here's the thing. Here's another thing. I'm kind of curious. I put hearts on Phoenix Jubilee and X23. I'm not sure if I want to build them or not. I don't know yet. Hey, Rello, what's up? I haven't seen you in a minute, buddy. Yeah, apparently Rello's a mod. Yeah, I don't know if I want to build them yet. I kind of think, what's the point, right? All of your best characters are going to be getting, not all, but a lot of your best characters are going to be getting that red gear, and you're going to be seeing teams in Crucible and War that have red gear on them, and I don't think Jubilee, Phoenix, or X-23 are going to warrant red gear to go into Dark Dimension 7, although people are talking about X-23. I think I have her on my list right now, actually. I don't know. It's, you know, maybe Phoenix with the rework and red gear, maybe she's badass in Dark Dimension, and you're going to be using that 20% Hellsteel again. I don't know. Fat Colossus excites me. I know, I wanted to build up Colossus too. I don't need your help. I wanted to build up Colossus too, and you just gotta make some sacrifices. I just unlocked Starnak, and he's gonna sit at the bottom of my roster until I need to build him for that unlock. Did I do these? Oh yeah, I did those, okay. Why would I take Phoenix over Jubilee? That's the thing. Jubilee is going to be more useful in game modes. Phoenix into Dark Dimension is just the big percentage Hellsteel. I don't know if it would be effective like it was before. I don't know. I mean, you got to build him to 19 to take him there, so I don't know. About that unlock, am I ready, says Strategist Hero. Oh, goodness me. Where's the plus button? Come on, there, okay. Strategist Hero is ready for the unlock with a 2.5 million out of time team. Look at that, 6x6, 6x6. Yeah, doing pretty good there. I think I'm just gonna go full. He rewinds turn meter pretty much everywhere, basically. He does good damage with lots of bleeds. There's a case to be made to making him a striker and doing his basic. Frankly, I hate the character. I hate the character model. I hate the character in the movies. I don't like him on the Cabal team as, you know, for who he is and fitting onto the Cabal team, I'm not impressed, you know? I wanted somebody else. I wanted a Doom rework. I wanted Ultron. I wanted anybody other than Namor. I just think he's kind of a, I don't know. He's the turd that won't flush. So who's your favorite and why is it Namor? The leader, hands down, due to control. I really think, you know which one I like the best? I like the Cabal 3-piece, right? Because you need, a lot of their thing says you gotta have 2 more Cabal members. And so I just really like the whole 3-piece, and then we get to mix and match with whoever we want to put in there, you know, whatever villains. And I think it could be cool to make like the 3 Cabal members and 2 Raider villains to go in there and get lots of crits happening and assists and stuff. All those vulnerables coming out. I like the team as a whole. I don't think I wouldn't want to have just one of them. I'd want to have the whole team. The theory crafting way things are look to be going, yeah. I think, you know, when they threw out the 10-piece Sinister 6, Superior 6 team, I was like, sweet, this is a new era of Marvel Strike Force. I wish they would have opened up the hive mind to the other symbiotes or something. And I wish they would have reworked a little bit more of the X-Men to play into the new Extreme team and stuff. But I'm thinking it could be pretty cool. Oh, here's Ceci's return on the team here. Oh, had to top him. We're at 3 million. Do I hear 3.1, 3.1, 3.1? Anybody for 3.1 going out there? 3.1? Do we have a 3.1 out there? F theory crafting, tell us what to do. Don't ask me what to do. I passed that a long time ago, man. These kits are too complicated and my memory is not strong enough to retain it all. No, in fact, I finally got to the point where my time is so crucial to me. All my raid teams sim now. I just went ahead and built up all my raid teams and now they sim. Why did I just get kicked out of that? Oh, there we go, because we relaunched. Speaking of raid teams that sim, let's go do it. So Doolam, if you're watching, I'm not 100% on which my lane is here. Global characters, that's these guys. A third diamond was roughly $600. No thanks. I'd rather Kingslayer get chopped tonight. Oh, you gonna go to the Kingslayer's subathon? That's right. If you guys don't know John Johnson, go give him let's give him a shout out actually. Exclamation point SO Kingslayer Gaming. There we go. If you don't know Kingslayer Gaming, go give him a follow. The guy's just full of positivity and cheer. He's got a very vibrant character, and I enjoy his live streams very much. He's doing a subathon tonight, so go check him out, see what happens. You know how subathons go. People start bringing out their wallet and crazy shit happens. Last time I did a charity event and I lost an eyebrow along with my dignity and some chest hair. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh, I forgot the LLC. Rello, can you do it for me, please? You're a mod, Rello. Get to work. All Rello does is delete what other people say and ban other people. Hey, Rello, I saw Nemesis on ZK's stream the other day, and he kind of looks a lot like you, brother. There we go. There we go. Yeah, go give Kingslayer Gaming a follow and check him out today. I'll be stopping by his stream and checking out that subathon as well. My Bifrost isn't big enough to sim. They fail 20% of the time, so I'm manually doing the Bifrost still. Aside from this, though, all my teams will sim. And so I'm simming like crazy, man. Rello's typing a comment. Hold on a second. Go get him, Comrade Red. Go get him. Now you can have a mod off. 60% of my raid teams will sim 100% of the time. That's right. Should have just taken it away from Rello. Rello hasn't actually done anything to piss me off yet. Today might be the day, who knows? No, my invaders don't manual. we just don't do skill. A couple of us kind of tinker around with it when we have the extra energy, but no, for the most part our alliance doesn't even bother with skill. There you go, Sassy. I'm a sellout. Oh, whoops. I have to do it differently. Hold on. It's unmod, isn't it? Unmod. Hey, Rello, I have a price, buddy. If you want it back, it costs you 6 subs. Ceci gifting out 5 subs to the community. Thank you, Ceci. You are freaking amazing. Oh, there we go. Oh, Dadpool Games coming in messing up my finely coiffed hair. How dare you?
There we go.
I don't think they'll basic through this. Let's put it on auto, on full auto. Oh man. Like, oh. I got one fresh wig left. All right. Oh man, this wig's in tatters. Oops. That camera's not turned on. I'll get it fixed. You guys are throwing away my channel points too fast here. I can't keep up with you. That camera times out after a time. After I'm not on stream for like 24 hours or something, that camera turns itself off and I always forget. So let me go adjust it and I'll give you that look real fast. Here we go. And then that was the I think, the hell was that one? Yeah, there it is. Okay, there you go. There's that beautiful green wig. Yeah, I definitely have, like, everything's for sale, guys. It's just if the price is right. Like last night on the Envoy call, I straight up told him, I'm like, hey, for the right price, I'll tell these guys whatever you want me to say. You know? And they stopped and thought about it, but you know, they couldn't meet my price level, so I'm still being honest with you guys about Marvel Strike Force so far. I don't know if I want to sim this one. I think because I went full auto, I think my cooldowns are going to be real messed up. I don't know why I'm fixing my hair. You guys can't see it. I guess I could do something like this. Hold on a second. What if I do this? Take that.
Filming a show here.
There, I could do that.
For the love of God.
See, you like my green hair there? But then you can't see me playing Marvel Strike Force, and that's why you guys come here, right? My amazing skills at playing Marvel Strike Force. Here, let's throw this on auto and see what happens. Let's target this guy here. See how this goes. It's not hair, it's just negative face. Would I break NDA for 100 bits? Isn't 100 bits $1? No, I'm not going to kick myself out of the Envoy server for $1. No, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. I really don't like liars and thieves. There's no price point at which I'm going to lie to you guys about anything, unless it's like an April Fool's joke or something, you know, sarcastic. But no. And I signed a contract saying I wouldn't break NDA, and so I stick to my usual one breaking of the NDA per week on accident, and that's about it. Would you break NDA if you forgot information was under NDA? I do that, like every week I do that, Zero. I had to message Archangel this morning and go like, did I say too much? I'm mostly here because I'm too lazy to change the channel. Thanks for your honesty, TLC. I appreciate that, buddy. On Envoy run 7. Normal daily accident, yeah. Okay. There we go. Hold on a second. What's this about? Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you, Deadpool Games. Appreciate that. All right. I'm going to go to the voice channel, which already has Doolum and ZKG in it. How you guys doing?
What up?
Yo.
Let's see. I think I got your guys' volume set up right. And we're going to adjust the music level here a little bit. And then I'll share my screen with you guys in just a second, and we'll head on over and do a defense up recording. We can sim this one. You Doolum, I don't need your help.
Hey ZKG, I would like to formally apologize to you. I made a cripple joke at your expense, and I was almost canceled for it. Just so you know. I'm sure you would have been really offended. It's
Yeah, the offensiveness was. Oh, they were telling him about it. Yeah, Nemesis was trying to tell me about the whole thing for it, and he's like, I'm pretty sure you would have ran with it. And I was like, well,
not
I
right.
tried. I try. I'd be fine. I doubt there's anything that you guys could say that could offend me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met you once before.
Yeah.
Somebody wasn't happy when Rolf said something about, who wouldn't make a good stand-up comedian, and I went, who? ZKG? And everybody was like, yeah, ZKG! And I'm like, Rolf, you're an idiot. And then somebody in the chat was like, that's really offensive to make fun of people when they're not here. I was like, well, it's not my fault I'm on the second floor and we don't have an elevator.
See, now that's hilarious.
Doubling down.
Yeah, just fucking keep it and keep on going with it. It's the people that have. I don't know why people get a problem for other people. Like, look, if I'm not there and he's making fun of me, go ahead. He would say it to my face, so it wouldn't matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, you're sharing your OBS with us, by the way. Or you're just so you know, that's the screen you're sharing.
It's a screen I always share. Really?
No, it's not.
Weird. It's not putting it up the same way. Hold on a second. Let me hold on. All right. That is really.
ZKG says the worst stuff about himself. That is true.
I tell it like it is.
Here's the thing. So I just shared the exact same window I shared with you previously, and now it's doing it right. Isn't that weird?
Oh, interesting.
Chat has no idea what we're talking about because they're not in the Discord window seeing that, but.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, I want to click on just a few more red dots. I love this story thing with Deadpool. I love that you can infinitely farm the same nodes. I love it when they do that. It's so nice.
And you could actually do the 50s every day, and you could farm it 40 times a day, and then it resets every day. So if you really wanted that gear, you could do 4 full rotations of it for the 50 core refreshes every day, and then it refreshes the next day.
That's pretty cool.
So if you're low on catalyst, that's going to give you so many catalysts. Really nice.
You know, we got a lot of headlines about the cost of red gear, and I think a lot of people missed some of the good things that happened on that same day. The costs of everything else being reduced, places you can find it where you couldn't previously. Characters became farmable that week. Like we had like Superior 6 became farmable the same week. Like there was a lot of good changes that happened this last week, and a lot of people, unfortunately, there was the UPC bug, which everybody freaked out about. And now envoys were given some information and we're like, oh, wow, it's really not that big a deal. Not to mention there's a compensation package in the works. We don't know what it is exactly, but it's the way they're talking about it. It sounds pretty good, And I did ask them, guys. I asked them directly. I said, do you know what happened and how do we know that this isn't going to happen again? And they said, yes, we know exactly what went wrong and we're taking steps to make sure that it never happens again. So that was cool. I mean, if it does happen again, I'm going to roast them over it, but
That'll be the only time you recommend anybody spends to just screw them over again. Right.
Okay. That's not the window.
It wasn't a sales tactic hiding from real life. That was a genuine. Oh
yeah.
That was not a sales tactic. No, not at all.
The guy said on the call, he's like, when it happened, we went back and forth. Do we take it down? Do we leave it up? Ultimately, we took it down, and then we ate our feelings for the rest of the day. The next day we got back, we regrouped, and we attacked the problem. It's like, this is funny. They said we ate our feelings for the rest of the day. And at Scopely Studios, they probably pigged out there in the cafeteria.
He's my new favorite Scopely rep, by the way. That's my new favorite human.
He was pretty peppy, right?
Oh, dude, for the time that the call was, even if he was West Coast at 7 p.m., I was like, wow, this guy's in a great mood for working this late. Good for him.
Yeah, he was pretty peppy. That was the first time I ever spoke with that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know if you had seen him before. That guy was great, though. That was a 10 out of 10. Best track record of bugs that benefit spenders. That's true.
Yeah, we had some thumbnails and stuff that said that like this was the worst F up ever, And even I was like, I don't know, man. I remember the snap. I remember Goldgate. I remember 2 times that they really did have to roll things back. I don't think this is the worst one. And then after going over some of the numbers, it's really wasn't that big a deal. And hey, I didn't spend shit and I'm getting free stuff. That's what's cool.
And before any of you ask, we do know the numbers. We can't tell you the numbers. It is insignificant, the numbers that were given to us. Just so you know, like insignificant of the people who exploited it. So that's all you're gonna get. We can't give you real numbers.
Okay. So real quick, I'll just walk through these teams and show you guys so you can have an overview of the whole roster. Hold on, I need to get back and see who's in voice with it. Tall Dan, did you say 50 million TCP Plat 1?
I'm 51 million, and I'm 2 points out of Plat 1, so I'm in Gold 3 at the moment.
Okay.
Don't take that 1 million away from him.
I know. I'm shortchanging him, man. Well, when he first put himself on the list, he was like at 44 million, you know? It just takes so damn long to get to these. All right, let's go here. So,
because you're just so famous. It just takes so long. The list is so long.
No, because like I forgot to message Tall Dan last time, so we didn't do it Monday because it was supposed to happen Monday. You know, I only get two of these at a time. Okay. So in room 1, we have and not extreme. This is unlimited with Quicksilver, okay? And in 2, we have the Secret Defenders with Noir jumping off there. I don't know what a Noir that small is really gonna do for us. We'll get back to that. Infinity Watch in 3, no surprises there. We've got the Pegasus in 4, okay? It's a frustrating team, but we can beat that. Darkhold in 5, that's an unusual place to find the Darkhold with Loki. And then in 6, we have Extreme with Dorm, no Gambit.
Lord, this is my defense.
I was gonna say, I can't remember exactly where I got the teams from, but it was somebody's video, like right when the new season started, and I think it was your video, Dulo.
Oh, well, hey, thanks. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You're one of 6. Appreciate that. And I'm 2 out of the other 6.
My cell phone and my mom.
Oh man, I've learned a lot from your attack CC videos.
Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it.
Man.
Okay. What do we think about this? We have. Do we want to change Quicksilver to be a raider or skirmisher to benefit from the room rules in room 1, or is that pointless?
No.
If you have a metric buttload of ISO, sure. But if you're not like just sitting on like 25, 30 million ISO 5, I don't recommend it. Or you're not taking CC super seriously.
Okay.
Like super seriously. Like you just want to min-max for 2 weeks. I mean, the season's ending in 2 weeks. So.
Okay. Cap thinks we should change him to a raider. I think that his damage output is so big that him double tapping into those vulnerables, which there should be a bunch of them, is going to be just as effective as switching him over because he does heal up pretty fast, but of course he is a hot target too. And so he's either going to get one attack when he's low or he's going to be dead kind of thing, I think. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm not familiar with this defense. I never ran it, I don't think. And so, I don't know. I think there's better stuff to be putting in here, but it's not done wrong, that's for sure.
This makes it hard on new warriors to do this, and then even if you bring an MOE in here, Quicksilver's probably going to get 1 turn, and Quicksilver will most likely delete an Absorbing Man to kill some efficiency. So even if it's going to work against it, still killing some efficiency.
Okay.
I tried a Tangled on this team, like going into this team this week, and they could not handle it. So
yeah,
there's only a handful of counters that can take out this team anyway. So.
Yep.
New Warriors should play if you play it right.
Yeah, New Warriors can do well here if it's it almost has to be a punch down though, because it's not easy. Because the problem is with Dazzler being so low, if you hit Dazzler enough, then she's just then Rogue gets the reflexive taunt, then you're stuck behind Rogue and can't touch the Gambit. And then Phantom X has 10,000% resist to bleed, so you can't focus Phantom X to spread it to Quicksilver and Gambit, and he dodges. So
if Updog, you said you tried Tangled into this. Who did you go with Tangled? Who did you go with him?
I did Kestrel, Infinity War Iron Man, and Nova.
Okay, yeah. I'm surprised because you have that extra stun coming off of Nova, and you couldn't control him, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, it sounds like a winner. We could probably give that one an A. I think you'd be okay to bring up Rogue in the teal gear if you can spare it. I think it'd be worth it. She's amazing with the Gambit and the Extreme team now, and of course with these reworks to the other X-Men. I think there's going to be some options and viability for Rogue to stay in on Crucible for a while yet. Okay. Let's see. Secret Defenders and Noir. Can somebody explain to me why a Noir this small would be of benefit in room 2?
He still takes the dodges off of Gwen and put the RNG there.
Yeah.
Does he get some sort of added focus to do that?
The dodge is going to dodge if a character is level 1.
They use
it.
Yeah, they use it, and it's gone.
It's the RNG, so if Noir gets the dodge off of Gwen, and then Hard Light also hits Gwen, it's the 16% RNG that you lose right off rip.
Oh, I was wondering how you got to that 16%. Okay, now I understand. All right.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. So you throw him in there. All right. So
Level
that's.
him up some?
I don't think you need to then. If it's just to get rid of the dodges, no.
He's fine to just get rid of the dodges. I wouldn't say level him up. If it was last season, it was the beginning of last season, absolutely. He was nuts in that room. I took him from level 0, literally level 1, just barely unlocked, to 7/7 G18 in one day because I saw how good he was. But he's just a placeholder there now to make SD just a little bit more annoying.
Okay, so what's the case for a different 5th? Who do we put in if we didn't want to go with Noir?
Strange isn't. If you have a massive Strange, it's not bad.
I don't, people are talking about that to speed the team up, for the 5-piece, but I don't think so. And who has a massive Doctor Strange now?
Valley went against a dude who had a level 100 1 diamond G18 Strange, and the dude just kept healing infinitely. He almost couldn't kill him. He almost timed out with New Warriors with just Strange, Hard Light, and Photon on the side. He almost timed out because the Strange has like a heal in his passive every time he gets hit. So all the damage that he was doing, he was healing for like 5% of his health, and he would heal it right back up. So he wasn't even getting touched.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Well, he's got to have the charges for it, so then he just keeps healing.
True.
Okay, all right.
He heals up the rest of them too.
I'll mention that a fully stacked Doctor Strange actually can wreck nerds in here, and I see people in chat are talking about it. What's up, John Johnson? We were talking about you earlier, buddy. A lot of people are going to go check out your subathon tonight, so I'll be over there hanging out and lurking while I do dishes. All right, so I like the way this is going as well. I don't see the need to build Noir at this time because this is pretty much Noir's only use is to get rid of the dodges.
ISO on that run real quick. I prefer
Striker on Robbie.
Raider on Photon.
And Raider on Photon, so swap those two ISOs. I agree. I have a Striker on my Photon right now. I'm running her with the A-Force team though, and so she works well as a Striker, but I'd rather have her as a Raider for all of the other things.
You might want to put Noir behind Hard Light.
Oh yeah, gap placement there after he dies. That's right. Yeah, good idea. Okay, so there's some tweaks that we can make to improve this. All right, let's go on to number 3. It's Infinity Watch. It's boring, and we're on to room number 4.
It's like Wakanda back in the day.
I know.
Just right
you just
by
hit
it.
the room. Oh, look at that. Infinity Watch in 3. What do you know? Okay, well, here's the question, though. Should Infinity Watch be built bigger at this point in time? We're coming toward the end of a short season here. We don't know what the next season room rules are, or if you guys do. I don't know what they are. If you guys do, I don't know. Maybe you could be like, wink, wink, yeah, build them. I don't know. The team never dies. Do you think that he should go ahead and, with the reduced cost of teal gear playing into this, like maybe it's still good time to keep building your Infinity Watch?
And they still counter a lot of teams in war.
Yeah.
Well, so.
I feel like you're still going to get value in war from Infinity Watch, offense or defense, because war is where a team lasts the longest, right? Because once we get the best war team, you need 9 more teams to be better than that team to push them out of your war defense or war offense, or 10 more teams better. I feel like the fact that they have been less prescriptive with the rooms in Cosmic Crucible lately, that Infinity Watch could continue having places because of just like things fitting in other places. Like Gamma was going into the blank rooms. Infinity Watch is going to start going into blank rooms, even if they don't synergize too well. They're at least synergizing somewhat.
Mm-hmm. There's still a damage sponge.
There's still the efficiency sink. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we could just mention that this is acceptable to build higher if they want to. And I don't know, Taldan, does that interest you to build this team anymore?
I guess I could. I mean, I got so many other high-end characters that I'd rather level up.
Well, there you go then. Yeah, it's user's choice on this, but I mean, I guess we kept saying don't do it for so long, but man, they're just continuing to go.
Yeah, it is surprising how long they've lasted.
I get a win literally every CC from your iWatch. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's done right. You're not wasting anything for sure. If you want to build them, go ahead, and it sounds like there's still possible value in here. Now, I'm running Pegasus in 4, and I'm done with it. I'm done running Pegasus in 4. It's never gotten me anything useful. Somebody always comes in with something decent and cleans it up. I think maybe with the right defense, it could be useful. I don't know how it fits in with the rest of this defense, but I would rather have either Pegasus available for offense when I find like those Gamma comps, or Kestrel and Iron Man for when I use the Tangled Nowhere comp. And those two make that go real smooth and quick and way more efficient. So I'd rather have the team for offense and fill this room with something else. It's not a bad choice, though. I just wish somebody would make the mistake of trying to come into it with an Eternals, but they never do.
Got a spot on.
I think I made the mistake of coming into an Eternals with it in room 4 and lost, and I was so frustrated. I was like, "Oh, what a sweet move!" And then I threw it in there, just thinking it might trip some other people up down in gold, but hasn't gotten a win since.
Yeah, I keep trying to use like a Hive Mind comp into it, and now that I have Red Goblin, it still isn't enough. Now, maybe on a team like this size, I could just start knocking somebody low and get that turn meter going, but it's a little bit trickier. And so other people are finding better comps to run into it and just rolling over mine. And I've got like a 2.2 million Pegasus team. So I don't know what I could do more, but
well, I'm totally fine getting them out of there, getting something better in if you got a better suggestion.
What do we got for 4, guys? Are we gonna go like a new Warriors comp? Not a new Warrior.
Sorry, I got called. What's the question?
What would we replace this with in 4? Like are we talking like a Black Knight composition?
Do you have Black Knight or no?
Oh yeah, in fact, I just got him to max level yesterday. He's level 98.
Okay.
He's ready to rock.
What is he, like 3-3? 4-4? What are you looking at?
No, he's 4-4.
4-4? Throw him in here.
Yeah.
Throw him in here with anything you want, and it's gonna make this room 10,000 times harder.
Okay.
Just put him in here, and then it's gonna take a big new Warriors or a new Warriors APOC. And just throw him in here with whatever 4-piece team you want. It don't matter.
Well, should I put him with the other out of time guys? With Cap and Peggy and...
You can.
So
it's not a terrible idea.
I kind of like the Gamma and Cap with Black Knight, different members of Gamma with Captain America. Peggy doesn't seem to have that much value. She does a few things, but like she doesn't do a revive for anybody except for Captain America, and he's almost always the last one dead anyways, and so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you can run like the out of time duo, which is Cap and BK, and then like Green Hulk, Red Hulk. Because Red Hulk will get the safeguard immunity on spawn because of Green Hulk. Green Hulk is just another taunter, just to bounce the taunts around, because now you have 3 taunters between Hulk, BK, and Cap. And then you could just throw in, like, if you want, somebody big. Fury is good in this room on defense because he specials first, so he gives speed up. But then you're leaving yourself open to a Vulture. But it's just another option. Just more things.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll throw something like that in there.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you want to keep your extreme split, right? Your extreme and your unlimited split in 1 and 6.
Yeah, I think so. It gives me 2 pretty solid defenses.
Gotcha.
Lord Richter, what's this Mysterio, Vulture, Shocker, Squirrel, and Swarm in 4? What's going on with that?
That sounds like what?
You'd have to have a pretty built up Sinister Six. Not to mention Vulture's got great value. And then I don't know how Squirrel Girl works with that. I'm assuming you mean Squirrel Girl? I don't know.
I don't think having Mysterio and Vulture on defense is a good idea, just because of the really good Infinity Watch counter that we have with.
Oh, that's right.
Hive Mind, and then I punched up 1 million with it yesterday or 2 days ago.
Well,
it's good on Infinity Watch.
The Infinity Watch, I thought you said Eternals. Yeah, okay. All right, so we could run a Black Knight composition in here. We could keep this in here. I don't think that this is actually big enough. I think a lot of people have the Hive Mind now, and I think these smaller 2 tunes down here opens up a window for the Hive Mind to really take off and gain that turn meter and get going. And I think that you'd be better off with a Black Knight composition, unless you get your Pegasus team up over 2 million. And even then, I'm not certain that's the way to go. I kind of like the idea of a Black Knight composition in here.
Hello.
Juicy?
Hey, what's up, Juicy?
Yeah.
Did you have something you want to say about this team, Juicy?
Nah, just that. I mean, the only counter that it stops is Eternals. Everything else still works. So
right.
Your new Warrior still works. Your Hive Mind still works.
Yeah, so
important room 4 is just not great.
So if you're really looking to pull certain teams, maybe you could make this composition apply with other defenses, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I think we go with a Black Knight comp.
The thing about room 4 is like the linchpin of Crucible this season. Room 4 is the most important room. Like, this is the room that make or break most CCs. Like, every time I open up my CC, I look at room 4 first, because that determines what I'm doing everywhere else based on what they have in 4. So 4 needs to be your stonewall, and then everything else is kind of like spread them thin. Sorry, Ren.
Oh, no, that's fine. Lord Richter was just talking about that Squirrel Girl team with Mysterio, and in 4, he says it's just a huge health room. 2.2 million team. It pulls new warriors and soaks them, he says. Anyway. Yeah, Pipeline Punch, Comrade Red. It's what I'm drinking today to get jazzed up. All right, so moving on to room number 5 is the Darkhold with Loki. We're putting Loki in here because it changes the timing of the team, but honestly, I don't even notice it. With this, the same comp works against this team in every room. Variations of the same comp still works with variations of this team in whatever room you put them in. So, I don't know. We're treating room 5 as a blank room this season. There's very few teams that go in here that actually take advantage of robotic double. I always want to read that as doable for some reason. So,
you're back on 2.
I know, I was just looking to see. Okay. You have 1. Well, I guess Noir's Mystic also, isn't he?
Yeah.
But Noir's not going to benefit from the Mystic healthcare, I don't think, because he's so small. No, I don't know. Would it be advantageous to switch 2 and 5 because you have these are Mystics? I mean,
the change would be so negligible, in my opinion. I think because the
change would be so negligible it would make him yawn.
Because shut up. The Darkhold counter, whether it's in 2 or 5, is the exact same thing, and it doesn't change efficiency. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like SD being in 2, at least Robbie gets some buffs from there. So if you're trying to like focus down Robbie, and then he ends up taking a turn with a bunch of negative effects, he just drains all the way back up to full health. So there's a possibility for that.
Rolf Karen's got a great point. The counter involves Weaver, who's Mystic, and it would make Weaver stronger in there in the off chance that she actually gets damaged to any degree. Do we have a better defense for 5 than this, or is it pretty good just kind of filler in a blank room?
Not without changing your offense too much. Like, you could throw Superior 6 in here, but even then they're better in 3. And then you're losing Superior 6, so.
Yeah.
You could throw the Hero Asgard in here as just another filler, but then you're not really gaining anything because it's not like you need Darkhold on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superior 6 is the only team worth putting in here.
Yep.
If you're going to check through room rules, if not, nothing else is worth it. Nothing else is worth building towards the rule.
Yep.
Okay, and I like the ISOs. I like the placement on the team, so it's a good enough team. We'll mention that you could throw in Superior 6 here as an alternate, but it's pretty decent. I'm actually going to bring up that thing with Weavers being a Mystic in Room 2 as a case for why you should move him out of Room 2.
Yep. Everything's offense and defense, so everything benefits both sides.
Yeah. Okay, health insurance in Room 6 with the Extreme Dorm team. What the hell did I just use against this to beat it? I don't remember.
Superior 6.
I think,
Hive Mind Sus is another good option.
Yeah, I think I used Superior 6 on it last time. Because does anything else work? You can't get New Warriors to work against this, right? No.
No.
Okay.
Chance.
MOE and Eternals, but what do you want to use it?
The Moternals can do well. There's health thresholds that could be a problem though, because if it depends on how big they are and how big your Icarus is, and then it can cause problems. Do you know the MOE Eternals matchup run? Oh yeah, you do. You did it yesterday.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mo Doom stomps this out. Why not put Dorm in the corner? Because he wants Nightcrawler and Forge in the corner instead. Those are hot targets. And honestly, because Dormammu doesn't revive, and so he may be dead first, then there's gap placement between the two. But I mean, that doesn't really change it with the counters you're bringing into it anyways. So
Sub 6 does indeed stomp them. You're very correct.
Yeah.
Unless
Please
you're me
keep
and you're
growing your
green
hair. I
goblin.
love the wave. I knew I was
you
gonna
are,
get...
you are. If you could slick it back more, you kind of look like Cerebro with the jacket and the t-shirt.
I tried to do like the greaser look where it was like slicked straight
It's
back.
not easy,
it wasn't
dude.
quite long enough. Well, my hair's kind of like trained to go left or right, not straight back.
Yeah, mine is too. I went as a lawyer in the 1920s for one Halloween, and I used so much hair product to get it slicked back with my suspenders and stuff. Just wasn't a good time.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to cut my hair and beard here soon. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get a little bit of a haircut. What was that, Updog?
You're a taco shooter / Cerebro hybrid.
There you go.
Yeah, well, well, I got a lot of things I got to cover in a video coming up here, and so I'm trying to get the hair long enough to cover them, and then once I get those things recorded, I'll start cutting my hair shorter and doing different stuff. Anyways, enough about my hair. I'm okay with the placement on this. I don't see a reason to change the placement that would make any difference. And then, yeah, solid team. This is what you do. This is what you do in 6, right? It's kind of the best thing to put in 6. Okay, so we have an A team here. We have this works. If you wanted to, you could replace it with Superior 6, but this is fine. Loki's changing the speed of this team, but honestly, it doesn't change the outcome. So if you want Loki for offense, I guess you could. Then over here, we have the Pegasus team. We're recommending that we go with a Black Knight composition of some sort, probably Black Knight Captain America and 3 members of Gamma, or your 3 members of your choosing, really, just to slow them down. 4 is what really pivots the entire season. This is just not quite big enough to really do well. There's other teams that can still eat this alive, even though Eternals can't. If you're gonna use Pegasus on defense, this is the room to do it, but there's other stuff that's pretty good. Okay, then we have the Infinity Watch, which we could talk about building them bigger, but you don't need to. We think there's still gonna be some value in it. And of course, with the reduced cost of teal gear coming up, you might be able to afford to do that, but it's not something you need to do. And then over here, we have Noir in here. Doesn't matter that he's so small. He's just knocking off the evades, and hopefully Hard Light does the rewind, and then you win against New Warriors. Otherwise, if that doesn't happen, New Warriors is going to trounce this. What's another composition that can take care of this team other than New Warriors? I mean, Masters of Evil, Superior 6.
Yes.
You're cutting out, Updog. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, either one.
Okay, so you're looking for master key teams, and the thing is that New Warriors isn't as amazing this season as previous seasons, so you're looking for a place to use them efficiently and saving the Masters of Evil and the Superior 6 for the real challenges. And on this lineup, we don't have any real challenges except for 6, so it would be something like Superior 6 here, if he were to change this to a Black Knight, it would cause a little bit of a problem. So you'd need like Mo for one, and then New Warriors for this. And yeah, so okay, yeah, it looks good here. We don't need to build Noir, the placement of the ISOs. Oh, we want to swap the ISOs on Robbie and Photon. And then over here, we have the Unlimited team with Gambit and Quicksilver, and we said this is fine the way it is, right? Fuck you, Doolum, I don't need your help. Most popular
yeah.
redemption in all of my stream.
Which one?
The fuck you, Doolum.
Oh, yeah. You're the most popular redemption for me. Go ahead, buddy.
Gamma Black Knight combo in room 4. At what point would Starbrand become worthwhile in that room?
He's worthwhile on the bench.
Yeah,
he does. He barely does things in war, let alone CC.
Until we know what he unlocks, he's worthwhile in saving your resources. So just skip him until there's a purpose.
Unless he's like 7/7.
Starnack's actually a lot better than everybody says. No, he's not. He's crap. Let it go.
Especially not in war. Like, war is the mode he's going to shine in.
Right.
He's absolutely dog shit in everywhere. Like, literally, he's hive mind food, because even if he's like a 5/5 G18, he's getting pushed by hive mind so quickly, it's ridiculous. Because he's so squishy, even though he looks like a freaking caveman.
I just
like the agent of that team.
In all my testing, maybe 10% of the time did he ever even take a turn.
Yep.
Like, it was just, he would just get wiped out.
He would die. Peggy would revive him, and he would die again before he took his turn, and he would just be dead. He was literally gap placement. He was as useful as Noir is in room 2 for you here. Not even joking.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna bounce out and make this recording.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, let's not stop streaming. Let's stop recording so that I can start recording. And YouTube will be right back after we record this. Welcome back, YouTube. We just finished recording that video. It's amazing. You can find it right here on the same channel. You see the emotes are blowing up, which is a reminder that you should come find me on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday when we record videos, play Crucible, get our asses handed to us in war, and all kinds of fun shenanigans that take place here live on Twitch. There's all kinds of great conversations and really intelligent players who are committing ideas and throwing out stupid jokes that you can only find if you're here, so be sure to check it out. Anyone talk about Jubilee X23 with Extreme could still have the Extreme split even, in my opinion. That is an idea. We didn't get to that today, obviously, but that's something that we'll probably see in the future. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those defenses. Hold on, I'm gonna jump back in the content creators. All right.
Oh yeah,
I'm back.
I heard about it.
What's up, Rolf Kieran?
About it earlier.
What'd you hear about earlier?
I was just telling the Nightmare off War. That is Black Knight Extreme.
And Rogue.
Ooh, Black Knight Extreme with Rogue? Yuck.
It's not fun. It's not good at all. I'll say they just released something for us, by the way.
Yeah, a theme. I reduced the amount of people that can go into the voice chat at once. We've got a full house in there right now. We had too many people talking over each other last time, so I made it a little bit smaller here.
If anyone's coming here, I will come on.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bye.
You just got here, Rolf Kieran. Where are you going? Hold on, I'm reading something. Oh, see you later, Rolf Kieran.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, I see. It will be publishing in 30 minutes. Okay. So there's some interesting news that'll be published here at the top of the hour, guys.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now.
Good thing News Reporter Run 7 will be live for it.
Yeah, excuse me. All right, let's do Arena.
Can you share your screen, brother?
Oh, yeah.
You're good. You're good. I know you got a lot going on.
Well, I'm not reading. I'm gonna let Updog read it, and then he can tell me subtly if it's good news or bad news.
I mean, it summarizes what we already know.
Oh, okay.
It's just in in public terms.
Okay, so
And
there's no.
It's just publicized.
What you're saying is there's no surprises then, right?
No,
Okay.
it's just polished. That's all.
Bullshit to me.
Dragon Titan. Let's go after Dragon Titan and see what we can do.
I've been using Black Knight, APOC, Sus, Black Cat, and Robbie, and I haven't lost anything yet.
Really? Okay, let's try it out.
Sus, and then
Black Cat.
So put put APOC next to Black Knight. Yep, and then put Sus dead center. And then change Robbie to a Raider if you can, if he's a Raider 5. Raider 4
Really?
is fine. Yep.
A Raider, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Watch this lose, because I haven't seen VKs in Arena for a while.
Yeah, everything was basically what they said on the call, and I just hope the implementation of the different aspects of it are done properly, you know.
I hope so too.
I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean by that.
Special.
Special to rewind the sus adjacent to him. If I were to basic into Black Knight, he wouldn't chain, would he? Because he'd get retaliated and stop it right there.
No, he retaliates. It's different from a counterattack, so it'd be fine. It would still chain. Special.
Oh, okay. So it's like a Colossus retaliation or a Thing retaliation, huh? Special here?
Yeah.
But yeah, you
I
should
just
have special with Black
basicked.
Knight.
I just
with
basicked,
Black
didn't I?
Cat. Absolutely you did.
Whoops. Okay, my bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
This might change.
the subtle nuances. Yeah, it's gonna totally ruin the whole matchup. One click of the mouse, I'm able to screw up anything. Duelim's like, this works on everything. It's foolproof, and I'm like, challenge accepted.
This probably doesn't work on the VK version because your VK still gets to clump together as well. But I mean, hitting the wrong buttons doesn't help either.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. Well, it's tricky because like when you're using hard light in arena, a lot of times you want to go special first and then the ultimate.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell when, you know. Well, with hard light, it's almost always now you want to use the special and then the thing. I'll figure it out later, Athame. I'll figure it out later, buddy. I'm not gonna mess with it live on stream right now. Sorry.
I do like how Ms. Marvel is a possible helpful counter to Mephisto, because she gets the taunt when somebody gets empowered and he gets empowered right away. So I think that's kind of cool that they're keeping one of probably the most, like, the worst secret defenders outside of Strange, I don't count him, in the meta based on that. Like, I feel like that would be kind of cool. Like, I feel like the community's gonna find something fun with that. And I really like that.
Free Diamond Hard Light.
God, I hate you. I wish. Oh man.
That's what everybody needs to do.
Dude,
Everybody needs that
especially
upgraded Hard Light.
So think about this. If you've got your own, you've got your own Mephisto and you're using hard light, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the mark of the Mephisto out. Hard light now has 50% more armor. So she's got 150,000 armor and then 50% more. She's never gonna take damage. She's just gonna stand there and go, keep on coming. I got a safeguard taunt, bitches.
I mean, you're gonna have to go after her with somebody who does piercing damage. That's the only one, because piercing bypasses all armor rating, right? I'm pretty sure that's how piercing works. Is it bypasses all armor rating? Somebody in chat will tell me if I'm wrong.
That does sound correct.
That's right.
That's how it works in other games. I'm not sure if that does sound correct though.
I mean, and she's still a great counter to Peacock too, so.
People get the CA they need, not the CA they want.
Yeah, I agree. I think just like you said, I think she's always going to be around.
Jesus Christ, Rich!
I'll pierce your armor. Oh, are you going to unsheath your sword, Rich?
God, every time. I don't. You know what? Fridays are like the black hole of content for Marvel Strike Force until the blog drops, which is when my stream normally ends. But I tend to have the most fun on Fridays. I think it's because like there's just like nothing to do, so everybody just comes in here and acts like a smartass.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had
Sorry, you were saying something before Rich on Chips completely derailed me mentally. I guess not. Okay.
I don't know who it was.
I thought, yeah, Doolin, I thought you were talking, and then Rich on Chip said something. I just about fell out of my chair.
Oh, I was agreeing with Updog about Hardlight always being a counter for APOC.
Yeah.
Fun. Always. Now, I wonder, I'm curious, will Hardlight get the reflexive taunt multiple times? So would she get it initially when Mephisto gets empowered, and then would she get it again when APOC gets empowered? Or is it only once per match? Does it say that in her kit?
We can go check. Are you looking up, Doug?
When an enemy becomes empowered, period, plain and simple. So it should do it multiple times, but granted, Sus shouldn't be able to be stunned on his second time, but he can, so.
How can Sus be, what do you mean?
If he gets stunned once, he'll clear it, but then if he gets stunned again, he'll keep the stun just because it's the second time. That's why they put in Mephisto's kit on the first time he's stunned, clear it. Because on the second time, he's still gonna get stunned.
Okay, and so on Sus's kit, it doesn't have on the first time written in there, so...
Correct.
So we had to find that out the hard way, okay.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I never knew it didn't say that. I just remember everybody telling me, he'll clear it the first time and it's fine, but I don't remember. Of course, there was a lot of like weird things with Sus's kit that weren't quite working right. And then of course, him, like it says, for every positive effect or whatever, he gets 10% turn meter, and we're like, how come he's not taking 17 turns? And then we're like, oh, it's this incredibly convoluted way of doing it. I've done my milestones. My weekend is free.
Is a dog shit.
Nice. You better be free for me tonight.
Damn straight, Raven the Wraith. Blitz is a dog shit game mode, but I really don't have anything else to do, and I'm waiting for the MSF blog in 25 minutes, so I don't exactly want to go jumping into hell. What?
An hour and 25 minutes.
An hour and 25 minutes? Oh, shit. We'll wait for this posting. We'll wait for this posting in 25 minutes and then call it a day.
Oh, yep.
Surprise blog.
I was thinking the blog came out at... Oh, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Why am I thinking 3 o'clock? Oh, well, we do have a blog that's going to post at 3 o'clock, so... Or at the top of the hour, I should say.
I guess that's Webgate's blog.
I mean, it could be anything. Don't ask me NDA questions, Juicy. You know I'm terrible at this game. The only thing Run 7 does worse than play MSF is keep secrets.
Julian, what alliance are you in for the test server?
Oh, incredible question.
I think I was in War Team 33, but I haven't been in there in a couple days. I probably got booted.
That sounds right. I'm in the one with Run because I did test servers. I did war practice with him because he was the only one that had a Star-Lord profile picture, so I assumed it was Run.
Yeah, I can't change my name on the test server.
Really? I changed mine.
I'm like Commander 12 or something. I don't remember. Something stupid. And I keep bugging Lori about it, and she's like, sorry, I can't change your name. And I'm like, I can't either. You gave me 900,000 cores, and I can't spend 200 of them to change my name? What the frick?
My legs are wide open. They better be Cleaning Agent. I'm excited.
What?
Me and Cleaning Agent. I'm going to be on with Cleaning Agent tonight in MSF Theater.
Oh my God. Why don't you guys tell me this stuff? Well, I guess you know I'm going to be there anyway, so I'll just find out. Nobody needs to...
I'll just say hello to you while you're doing the dishes. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you don't even need to look for me in chat. You just know I'm going to be there too, just doing my chores.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited. Last time I was going to do it, I decided to hug the toilet for 3 hours instead. So that was fun. That was when I found out I had COVID. It was a good time.
So I'm having trouble building my characters now because I've been buying those, a few unique pieces from the store, and they just cost so damn much that I never have enough gold to even raise my character one stinking level.
Sounds like you need a Scopely offer.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. What do you guys think about adding in the teal gear pieces in any of the characters that you play with? Are you guys gonna start doing that for the added boost? Because
I'll do it for red gear because the red gear in the blog they said it's gonna be way more impactful. But
right,
not for teal gear.
Look. Here's the right side middle piece of Robbie for his 19th piece. 3,800 health, armor 1,100.
But that's his 18 piece. Go to a piece that's red.
Oh.
So the one that's red does a little bit more stat-wise. So it's more health, more damage, more focus. Honestly, that's still kind of negligible because if you look at the middle,
let's look at the middle left here.
That's the big one. It's always that's the 18 and a half.
Whoa, look at that. 150,000. Holy crap.
And 9,000 damage.
That's on base though. That's the base part. When you add it, you see actually how much health.
Yeah, it's additive for the actual stats as well because it's additive with the red stars and the diamonds. So it's like 125%
and
that.
The alliance part too, right?
And the Stark energy, Stark Tech. Stark Tech. That's what it's called. Yeah. That needs to be removed from the game.
So you're not getting 150,000 health. You're getting something closer to 325 health almost. 380 health.
Somewhere.
Yeah, you're getting a decent amount.
Because you're getting, I think it's like so I have 2 diamonds and full Stark Tech. So that's something like off the top of my head 115%. Right? 90% for 2 diamonds plus the 25% for Stark Tech.
You could see it on the web in your roster on the web. If you add it in there, it'll show you the exact amount. But you'd have to sit there and calculate like how much it actually
G19's not on the web, I don't think yet.
It's not in there yet?
No.
G19's not on the web yet.
Oh wow!
Just like the Dark Dimension.
We're just gonna release it.
Not there.
Fuck it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No shit.
We're still I think we've had somebody ask every single day about the DD7 planner.
Oh, twice even. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know how they do it, DK. They roll it out in pieces, basically.
130% for 2 diamonds. Okay.
I'm about to just cancel my fucking video because Archangel's taking too long.
I don't get it.
I just asked for an update.
2 diamonds takes it from 90% to 105% plus the 25%. Thank you. I was reading this number. I completely missed the bright green, bold, bigger print to the right. So I'm telling you guys, I think Ritalin is in my future.
A pair of glasses.
Look, got a pair of glasses.
Eat carrots.
Oh my god, you just gained 10 years.
This is +2 experience or +2 intelligence right here. No, those are prescription glasses, but they're not my prescription.
What's coming after diamonds? Mega diamonds? No, just more diamonds.
No, just more diamonds. They'll probably just make it 4, 5, 6, 7, right up to.
You see the 3 right there? Diamonds. They're just gonna put 4 and 5 right above and in between the 3 is what I'm assuming they're gonna do to make it look crisp. That's all that's gonna happen.
Here, these are my blue blockers. Ooh, that actually makes my eyes feel better looking through these. I don't know. I don't know if I should be building Jubilee. I don't know if I should be building X-23. I definitely don't know if I should be building Phoenix. I just put hearts on here so I can think about it. Huh?
I don't even think you could put 1 level on them right now.
Oh, not right now, no. But I mean, in general, I don't know if the value is there or not.
I don't think
you're
personally either.
Don't bother.
If you're not spending a ton of money, you should not. You have to find teams to skip as it is.
Yep. Right.
Don't put resources into a mediocre team.
Yeah.
Remember,
I'm not buying the passes right now. I can't even afford to do that right now. So I think you're right. That does make sense. I'm skipping a few characters like. Starbrand. I don't know if I'm even gonna build Cosmic Ghost Rider until I need to.
You're not gonna skip Starbrand. You need him for the legendary.
I mean, I will build him eventually, right?
Yeah. So you have to look at it as you chose 2 reworks from the Superior 6 Sinister 6 reworks, right? So these are the reworks that you have to skip, essentially, because you decided to do those reworks.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, huh?
And honestly, Vulture and Mysterio, I have 0 regrets about doing either of those, and I'm taking them to 100. They've been absolutely nuts. I don't think any of the X-Men reworks live up to the hype of the Sinister 6 level.
Agreed.
T-Dats, you regret not building big time? I don't. I mean, he's kind of like a Zemo character. I built Zemo and I didn't regret it because I used him and he made things really easy. And I think Spider-Man big time is probably going to be like the same way. Like if you built him, you're using him, you find uses for him in arena, in different Crucible matchups and things like that. And he's useful and it makes things easy, but you can get by without him. And so I've tried, you know, with Zemo, I built him and I didn't regret it. With Big Time, I didn't build him and I don't regret that either. So I think it kind of goes, they're on the fence, really. Jubilee assists with XTX, you might build them, be pretty rough. Yeah, I'm waiting for video evidence of the fact before I really get excited. And I like the way Doolin puts that those are you gotta skip some reworks. And I chose to do the Sinister Six reworks, and so I can't do the X-Men reworks. That kind of makes sense. And we have a war defensive team that I would absolutely love to skip. I think that Starbrand and Cosmic Ghost Rider are going to get absolute minimal investment to get me through the unlocks for whatever legendary they bring to my door. Vulture and Mysterio are the third and fourth best Sinister Six members.
Yeah.
I think you're mispronouncing Starbrand's name.
Starnak.
Yes.
Starnak, yeah. Hulk 1mm is the one I really like. I thought Hulk 1mm was the best. Starbland, yeah, off-brand. There was Valley had a list of them, or I'm sorry, Drew the Rumor guy. Drew the Reveal guy now? Is that what he's doing? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, Drew had a list of them and they were pretty funny. I saw that. What is Starnak gonna be anyway? Is he gonna be a fortifier so he doesn't immediately die?
Raider.
A raider? Okay.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm wondering if it's worth it to invest any kind of level of blue ISO on him.
I mean, blue ISO is kind of the baseline standard. At least blue 3 is kind of the baseline standard.
Right, but I don't think he merits blue 4 or blue 5 because
I took him to blue 5.
Like I said when I was using him on the playtest server, 10% of the time he actually took one turn and it was ineffectual, and the rest of the time he would die without even moving.
Well, he didn't have the extra health from blue 5. There's your issue.
On the test server, he was fully maxed.
Dude, on the test server, he was fully maxed. He was like 5-5, and I was going against like a punch across, and he would stand there, die, and get revived, then die again before taking a turn. He was so useless.
I don't know. Okay, now
I just like Scourge. That's why I'm building him. I like Scourge.
All right. Benny Westside has been hassling me about this.
Lord
and so we got to have a talk about it because he's giving me tons of shit over this. Where'd he go? It's not that far down.
Who are you looking for? I'm sure I can find it faster than you.
Namor.
There you go.
Namor. I don't like Namor. I love the Cabal team.
Hey,
I wish I had a better third person to carry the Cabal tag.
Go to his ult.
I know his ult does a rewind and it works everywhere now because they're gonna have vulnerables on people.
What does it say right after on war offense?
This attack always crits.
Yes, and leader gives 50% crit damage to Cabal.
Ooh.
His ult hits like an absolute freight train, and they're all gonna have vulnerables out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they all have 3 vulnerables, they take 30% extra damage because the vulnerable damage stacks on them up to 3.
Up to 3.
So if he's doing this, he's rewinding them by 50%. He's hitting for 2 million. Everybody. And then rewinding them so they can't take a turn.
And he clears buffs, Benny reminds me. And he clears buffs.
Clear all positive effects from each target.
Maybe it's just this character has sucked for so long, in my opinion. I know there's people that have been using him for a long time with like the Dark Hunters and stuff. But he's always been one of those like one-trick pony niche characters that you use for his turn meter rewind, and that was it. So remember, this isn't the updated kit here. What is it?
Yeah, there was an envoy that did a video that had all of the Crucible rooms attacks that I don't know if you saw that or not, but you can see the power of Namor in that video.
I know. I think what it is just past prejudice against him, and he's a rework. And I'm sorry, the guy looks like a door. Like, this is the dumbest looking character in the entire game, in my opinion. There's Ravagers that look cooler than this guy. Okay, there's hand people that look better than this, and they're completely covered in red robes. Like,
he looks like an elf from the Santa Claus movie that tried
Well,
to become a villain.
Here's the thing, Cleaning Agent, when I change his costume, he just looks like that dork from the movie. And I mean, it took me like a full week to get through that movie because I'd watch 15 minutes of it and go, this is so mind-numbingly boring, I can't stand it. And I didn't like this character. He didn't make any sense to me. He was all over the place emotionally and rationally. The movie was full of plot holes. I think his shorts make him look stupid. I'd rather see him in a Speedo than those tighties. Like, this is just a dumb character that I am not at all a fan of.
I'm surprised you didn't comment about the wings on his feet too, because those are stupid as hell too.
Oh yeah, those things, you couldn't fly with those wings on your feet, and in the movie he's flipping all over the place with those things. I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm reading Shane West's comment there. He's got math involved. It's like 3-line comment with math involved. It took me a while.
So Iron Patriots does the 30% extra damage with the 3 vulnerables. He's asking if it's the 30% damage from his passive, and then it's also the 10% base from the normal vulnerables. What he's asking.
I'm gonna open up. Yeah, it caps. It's a total of 30%.
It's a total of 30. That's the way it's intended to work. It could have an extra. I don't know, but that's almost an impossible thing to test on our end to be able to figure out if that's working the way it's working. We're lucky if we could even play a match on the test server most times. So listen.
Yeah, I'm firing up the test server if you guys are wondering, and I don't want to share something I'm not supposed to. I don't know what's there, but I can share the kits again. So I'm just gonna go and look at those characters' kits as soon as it loads up.
Yeah, no worries, Shanye.
Namor cosplay incoming. That's right, Portland RoboCop. I'll just take my shirt off and put some sort of pasty, like skin-colored pasties over my nipples so you can't see them.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I will donate now.
Throw my hair up all spiky in the back, and then I'll just get a great big like fork and just hold it and be like, "Hi, I'm Namor."
You gotta wear the little boy shorts though. You gotta do the boy shorts part. I
don't get my wife excited.
One. There you go.
Do you want to borrow Boomer's flute just in case? In case it's cold in the office that day.
Namor plays the flute. Okay, so here's my characters over here to this one, and we were gonna look at what the passive where this thing. Enemies with vulnerable take an additional 10% damage per vulnerable up to a maximum of 30%. So regardless, if they have, so okay.
That's why he's asking.
If they have one vulnerable, do they take 20% damage? Because it says enemies with vulnerable take an additional 10% damage per vulnerable. So you would have the 10% damage from the original vulnerable, plus they have a vulnerable on them, so they take an additional 10% damage is kind of how it reads to me. So you could be doing 30% damage on somebody who has 2 vulnerables.
Correct. You only need 2 vulnerables, and then first turn right off rip, Iron Patriot puts out a vulnerable. So they all have vulnerable right off rip, so they automatically have 20% less damage. Like damage reduction, essentially, because they're getting hit 20% harder.
So I'm going Striker on all 3 of the Cabal members, and then I was thinking if I add villains in, I would lean in towards the Raider on the other 2 members. Do you think they should be Raider and just tons of crit damage with stacks of vulnerables everywhere?
It depends, because the Striker ISO attacks are kind of nutty on them. Like the safety counter assist on Iron Patriot and Leader are pretty nuts. Like clearing immunity, hitting all that, like it's really good.
Defense down, disrupted, slow, heal block in there.
The only one that probably shouldn't be a Striker is Namor, because he doesn't benefit enough from it, I think.
Because Namor sucks! Sorry.
But the bleeds could be good on him because of the Striker, but again, I think the big damage from Raider from his ult and special AoE is going to be trumping the bleed damage that you would potentially get.
So this attack always crits and applies an additional 2 bleeds. So those bleeds are gonna, now when a character crits and applies a bleed, the bleed goes off of that crit damage, right? That expanded damage. So those are gonna be really high end bleeds he's putting out. Might even be worth it. Applies an additional 2 bleed.
He's also always going to crit, so he's already going to get the crit damage even if he's not Raider. So making him a striker is another case for it, because then he could put out all the bleeds as a striker. It's already going to crit, so it's going to go off of the crit damage striker hit too.
And the striker is going to add damage to him, but the extra crit damage from him being a Raider is technically more damage than the striker attack.
Also, Raider also applies, like, there's a Raider bonus attack too that often gets over.
Oh, that's right, a 20% additional attack from the Raiders. Correct. So there's actually a little bit more there.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, I think anybody can put up a vulnerable even if they're not a Raider. If I'm not mistaken, I think Cabal can put up a vulnerable almost no matter what. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be correct. I can't remember if that's an Iron Patriot.
I believe it's an Iron Patriot's kit. He puts up vulnerables on a bunch of his moves. Apply 2 vulnerable up to a maximum of 5 on primary and adjacents. His special, apply 1 vulnerable up to a maximum of 5. That's on all enemies. And then his basic, he doesn't apply a vulnerable, but...
So, also consider that Namor is going to apply speed up whenever somebody crits.
I'm sorry,
Namor.
Namor.
He says it correctly because he watched the movie and didn't fall asleep. It's Namor.
I just wanted to give you some shit, Benny. I love you, buddy. I just wanted to give you some shit. I love you, buddy. You're the only person I've ever heard it pronounce it like the MCU, so that's why I wanted to give you some shit. I love you, buddy.
I was waiting for Benny to stop talking, and then I was going to make the same joke. But yeah, it's technically Namor. So I've always called him Namor, and I just don't care to change. Somebody said that the kits are now, let's see, website has the kits, but we still don't have the blue gear for them.
I think leader is a striker, and then everybody else is gonna be a Raider. And I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was a Thame. Suggested Morgan and Heartless, and I think that's pretty epic with all that extra crit damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be interesting because it's gonna take testing to see if Iron Patriot puts out enough vulnerables to warrant making leader and Iron Patriot a striker and then not losing that bonus from all the vulnerables being out because of the extra damage. That's something you can't really know until you test it to see how many vulnerables are out and if having too many strikers causes that problem. You don't really know.
Yeah. So what about doing Morgan and Agatha, and then you have Agatha on the outside adjacent to Morgan, so that when Agatha takes a turn, she's calling the assist from Morgan. Not to mention there's the assists from the rest of the Cabal members. You'd be getting that extra.
The one with the crit damage boost.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Heartless is the crit. Yeah, and
so it's got to be Heartless.
Agatha rarely gets to turn 3 as well, because that's turn 3 is her basic.
These are the old kits, by the way.
Iron Patriot is gonna assist on everybody's turn, or at least on leader and Namor's turn. So, like, you're already getting the benefit of his ISO attack already a lot of.
Oh, true. Yeah. So Raider on him because with the assist, if it crits, it puts out another vulnerable anyway. No, or is that not how that works? I'm asking. I genuinely don't know.
If he's a Raider and he crits, it puts out a vulnerable.
Even on an assist?
No. Not only skirmishers do that.
Only skirmishers do that. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What if you made him a skirmisher though? You'd get that skirmisher striker combo, right?
But we've already got so many vulnerables on the field. You're getting the combo anyway.
I think there's already going to be so many that you wouldn't even need the skirmisher. And he's AOE. All of his stuff is AOE. His special hits everything, and then his ult is primary and adjacent. So him being Raider, I think, would be the goal. Yeah. Yeah, he also gives 5% of the characters max health and apply speed up to Cabal when any villain ally crits or self crits.
So Raven the Wraith, the Mephisto mirror match, Mobile Gamer has a video showcasing that. I'm not sure that he came up with all of the best ideas of how to go about that mirror match. If it were me, I would be doing things to slow down the other team, like running an Emma with me so that my Mephisto would go first.
Yep, it's literally just go first and you win.
Yeah,
it's a speed meta again. So it's just Kang is going to be thrown into every arena team to beat a Mephisto on a mirror.
Except on defense.
It's going against what they wanted to end. It's literally going to become speed meta again because it depends on whose Mephisto goes first. That's all it is.
Y'all have a bold assumption assuming that any of those tunes are going to be on arena defense with Mephisto when you finally unlock Mephisto.
That who's going to be on defense?
That y'all are going to have these same tunes. We're going to be using better tunes by then.
No, absolutely. We're going to be using better tunes, but I'm just saying in general, your Mephisto going first is the key of beating Mephisto in general.
Do you basic the enemy Mephisto? Is that what you're thinking? Or do you expose him?
You put the exposed out. Because then when they have the exposed, nobody can get turn meter. So APOC ults and he doesn't get the bonus turn meter from ulting to be empowered. Doom does absolutely nothing. He ults, heals somebody, and then they just stand there. It's like Mephisto's the real deal for anybody thinking he's not great.
Okay, I have to call into a meeting. I will watch the stream on mute, so I'll see
Benny.
you guys.
All right, thanks, Benny.
Bye.
Bye, Benny.
Oh, that's in Crucible. Okay. I was gonna say that enemies with vulnerable cannot gain safeguard. This team on spawn throws vulnerables onto the opponent, and then they can't gain safeguard, but that's only in Crucible, so that's not going to help you in Arena to reduce that safeguard from happening. So is there somebody in the Cabal team that stops members from gaining?
Yes. Speed bar? Yes.
From gaining speed bar, but that's not going to stop Mephisto, because Mephisto's gaining speed, not turn meter. And
Correct.
So he's still going to go stupid fast.
There's no counter to Mephisto.
I was just wondering if there was a character or a couple characters you could throw in that would stop the speed meta from taking place, but it looks like that's going to happen with Mephisto.
For Cabal too, which is great, is not much of their kit is only tied to Crucible. It's only like specific things that's tied to Crucible. Like I think Iron Patriot's special puts out trauma only in Crucible, and it like can't be dodged or something like that only in Crucible.
Well,
but,
the turn meter blocking thing is only in Crucible, right?
I believe so, yes.
That would be meta breaking.
Where's our update?
But like anything related to Crucible is also not tied to offense or defense. It's both sides. So like I feel like this is the best team that they've ever come out with for Crucible, theory crafting wise, which is what Crucible should be, theory crafting. Because it's a 3-person team, you throw in 2 big ass villains, and you throw it on defense, you throw it on offense, and you have fun.
You realize how bad that's going to suck that they made it both sides, right?
Absolutely I do, but it's going to be fun because we have exhaust to lean into, and I'm okay with having the sack rooms.
I like the idea of most Crucibles requiring you 7 attacks or more to win. I think that just means that where do you use that sack to get by, or do you have to do 2 sacks, in 2 different rooms or something?
The fact that we moved away from war teams only being offense or defense teams, or having a lot of things gated between offense and defense, I think the same thing should happen for Crucible, because it's made war more interesting. So it's going to make Crucible more interesting, not gating. It's a Crucible defense team or a Crucible offense team. Should be the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop telling us what to use in events, because that's shitty.
That's
Please
annoying.
Stop. That's
I will
gross.
say this though, I did encounter a bunch of people that liked when they said play with Superior 6 on offense, because it meant you didn't have to deal with a stubborn defense. Dulam Shire loves the sack. Confirmed.
Oh, I love Lightning Agent. I love you, Lysol wipes.
Why is the update not appearing? I hung around stream just so we could read the words of Archangel, and they're nowhere to be found. Is this being posted in the server? What's going on?
I'm assuming it would be in the announcements.
I will be publishing it in 30 minutes, and that was 32 minutes ago. Archangel, you're fired. I just read your message to him.
I'm assuming someone taking vacation is making Archangel have to work way harder now too.
Oh man,
I think that's also. Honestly, I'm gonna give him a little bit of slack right now.
Yeah,
I kind of feel bad for him right now.
Dude,
honestly,
the guy was at his wit's end already. It's like he's got this one's gone, this one's gone, and then the shit hits the fan. Oh, by the way, huge blog post coming up. You gotta write that yourself, buddy. He's probably just pulling his hair out, man.
Did you know he's East Coast? I didn't know he was on the East Coast.
Yep, East Coast.
I never knew that.
Yep, he flew into Scopely to hang out with us when we went and visited there. Hell of a nice guy. I really like Archangel.
You're just. I
almost said cleaning agent because I'm reading cleaning agent making fun of you and
you're
Rorik,
just programmed to say cleaning agent at this point.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan.
Jesus,
you know.
Daddy Rorix, what the hell? Why would you pin that, you douche?
Maybe he's checking the dates before posting. Yeah. I love when they give negligible bonuses in events for people to use specific team on offense in Crucible. It gets me free wins every time, and I still crush the events while completely ignoring that part. Then I sit back and eat popcorn while laughing as the people too dumb to figure it out are complaining.
Why does
that sounds like a zero comment?
That is a zero comment.
10 points stuff, dog.
When I took my fourth breath reading it back to you, is that when it cued you that it was a zero comment?
No, just
when I had to scroll chat to read the rest of it, yeah.
Sounds like how he talks.
Why does the leader look like Dulo? I love how his head doesn't fit on the screen. It's so great. It's so great.
You got your next idea. Just put your microphone right in front of your face, paint yourself green, and that's it. You're cosplaying as me now.
Oh, I've got something for you. You're gonna be in the next video, Dulam. Don't worry. I couldn't mess it up.
I can't wait. Have you seen the GIF of T-Dats dancing?
No, I haven't.
Hold on. I'll send you a clip of me with T-Dats dancing and me talking about it. Hold on.
I have that as a channel point redemption.
It's about to be a channel point redemption for me too.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Hold on. Let me find this clip and I'll send it to you, Run. Share.
Tell me. I would have did something crazy.
Here. Watch that clip.
Hold on, let me pause this and. This one, here we go.
Imagine you're going to court, fighting for your freedom, and this man is representing you. Lord have mercy on my soul! I'll take a plea deal, Your Honor.
Take a plea deal.
You're going to court.
I like how Annie Valor says, "I love the humor." I'm like, holy shit.
Oh man, yeah, because that was right after the conversation that we had talked about.
I know, Raven the Wraith. Mephisto doesn't look any different when he's empowered. Not that I noticed. I didn't notice anything different about him. I mean Forge looks different each turn, but I don't notice that either.
You can show him in game. You can live stream. No, you can't live stream.
I can't live stream. I can't live stream the comment. All I can do is just click the empower button, and on his tile, he still looks the same.
Yeah, the only thing he did was like his empowered move was all the same for his basic, special, and ult. You could see it in like Mobile Gamers video. He just pulls up the scroll. It doesn't change anything.
Benny put it. Yeah, Benny put up the stuff for on his Instagram for the empowered part.
Yeah.
I have all the animations of all the moves in 1x on my video too.
Yep. Yeah, there's no change empowered wise. He starts empowered and he loses it immediately.
Thank you, Archangel. I was just about to ping you in the Discord. We've been waiting around for this. Thank you. Community Manager Archangel coming in 7 minutes late, but still on the ball.
Get your pitchforks out, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. Bang for your buck web milestone issue. Here we go. On Monday, March 4th at 1 p.m. PST, the Bang for Your Buck anniversary milestone on the web store had an issue where it was duplicating erroneously. Once the issue was discovered, the milestones were shut off. After reviewing the data, we found a small number of players were able to take advantage of this situation and claim rewards from multiple milestones. Some have speculated that this has compromised the game economy, and some players could equip Gear Tier 18 to many of their characters. We want to be clear that that has been greatly exaggerated, and this issue did not compromise the game economy regarding Gear Tier 18. This issue mainly affected Armory 16 orbs. The amount of Armory 17 orb fragments was substantially smaller. The amount of Armory 18 orbs claimed was minimal. The data shows the number of players who claimed higher milestones multiple times was vastly lower than assumed. We care deeply about fairness and equity for our player base and how we resolve this kind of issue. With that in mind, we intend to take the following actions. We're going to take down the game for 6 weeks and figure this thing out, rewinding it for I'm kidding. Number 1, a generous free claim will go live only on the web store next week for all players who did not claim any of these milestones during the issue. I get it, you don't. Number 2, 2 special offers will also go live on the web store containing rewards that could have been claimed from the duplicated web milestones. These offers will be at the $5 and or $10 price points. Once the offers are released, they will be up for 5 days for players to purchase. Number 3, players who did not claim duplicated web milestones can purchase each of these offers up to 5 times. Number 4, players will have varying opportunities on purchase limits for each offer based on the reward value claimed. Number 5, the few players who claimed an excessive amount of milestones are SOL. And we appreciate your patience as we worked on a solution to this issue. The 2 offers will go live early next week on the web store. Please keep an eye out for an inbox messaging announcing that the web free claim is available around the same time. Unfortunately, this issue is overshadowing all the positive content for the anniversary. We look forward to continuing to celebrate Marvel Strike Force's 6th anniversary with much exciting content still to come. As always, thank you for your continued support, Commanders.
Hey, Run, 1 second. So 2 people in chat have said, this sounds like a cover-up. And then Cap and Ginge said, so we're supposed to just take their word, F off. They gave us actual numbers. And when they say small, that's an understatement. It is very, and bold underlined, very small
I
amount
don't
of
know
people.
why we can't just tell you guys the numbers, but it is
Because that's
a negligible amount.
It is very tiny. You can so Archangel cleared me to say this. If I had one hand and I was missing some fingers, I would still have enough fingers to count how many people really benefited from this. You're welcome. There's your answer. Archangel cleared me to say that. So
okay.
There you go. That's it.
And for those people who are real big spenders and are worried that so-and-so blew up their roster with this or whatever, those are being taken care of. So talk to your alliance mates if you're a super Kraken, because they're talking to you guys privately about what's going on. The big thing is this thing got blown way out of proportion. When we heard people opening up millions of orbs, there were a handful of people that had millions of Gear 16 orbs, which frankly, I don't care. Gear Tier 16 doesn't matter to me. That's a speed bump on the road to red. Gear Tier 18, that's something I'm interested in, but that wasn't effective. And if I want to, I can go spend some money and get super value for my dollar and catch up to what some people were able to take advantage of. Off the cuff, I think this is okay. I'm curious what exactly is going to be in these 2 special offers that are going to be going live on the web store. The generous free claim, I'm wondering what that's... I mean, the free claim's for everybody. I didn't spend any money. I didn't benefit from this duplication offer, and they're giving me a generous free claim as compensation to have witnessed the horrors or whatever. I think that's cool. As far as what's in those 2 special offers, that's going to matter how this plays out, right? Like how we feel. But I got to tell you guys, they talked to us extensively about this. I really don't feel that this issue was nearly as impactful as a lot of the content creators, myself included. I was saying that I heard people were upgrading their entire roster to gear tier 18. That is flat out just didn't happen. The people who were able to upgrade their entire roster to gear tier 18 already had their entire roster at gear tier 18. So it's just not, yeah.
So you're saying you're part of the problem, Ron?
That's it. I am always part of the problem. You guys should know that by now. I try to ask questions on my stream, guys. I try to ask as many questions as possible and limit the advice I dole out because I make so many mistakes.
Changes should be live now, if I'm not mistaken, Captain Ginge. X-Men and Namor rework should be live.
Enthetic says not mad about this solution. After I see the generous free claim, then I'll be judge if this is bullshit.
Gotta give them credit though. When they lately when they've said generous or very increased, they've definitely. I think they've backed it up. They've backed up their word.
Yeah,
it
like,
used to be generous
guys,
was here when Scopely said it, and we would be like, no, generous is here. And now it's a little bit, it's been a little bit better when they use the word generous.
Use the training mats as a metric for how they feel meaningful or generous, those words, because they said a meaningful amount of training mats. I haven't heard anybody complain that the training mats that were added to Cosmic Crucible were not enough.
Right.
And that was, they used the word meaningful to describe that. So I don't feel like anybody has complained about that. So clearly that was meaningful. They understand what meaningful means to us now, which is a big step up from what it used to mean to them.
Yeah, and Cleaning Agent, get on that. Portland RoboCop has a request. I think you should definitely get on that. What were you saying up top?
It took them 6 years to learn the meaning of meaningful or generous, but they finally got it, I think.
Yeah.
It took a change in management to understand that.
True.
That's what that was. That took somebody actually trying to understand the player base.
So yeah, it kind of depends what's going to be in these offers. I think the big takeaway is they're trying really hard to compensate in a meaningful way. Oh, here's something else. A lot of us always questioned, and we asked them about this on the call last night. A lot of us questioned, hey, when you guys compensate, don't you just take this out of the budget of the upcoming events? Don't you just, aren't we just paying for the kicking the can down the line, paying for this, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, and it's all going to be the same and it doesn't matter? And we had 2 Scopely affiliates say, no, we don't actually do that. We have a set budget for events in the future. And if we can get through without changing those, we absolutely do not take away from an upcoming budget. And that's just not how it really works with us. We actually give away things that we don't want to be giving away. They said sometimes they have to change the overall trajectory when a major mistake happens, but that's unavoidable. Like when they give away 7,000 shards of a character, they no longer can really try and sell that character to anybody, and so they pivot to a different character for sale, things like that. That's an example I'm coming up with. That wasn't an example given to me. But they said that they actually don't take from the budget. And I mean, if you guys want to believe them, that's fine. The people who I was talking to sounded pretty legitimate. I'm a pretty terrible judge of character, though, so I don't know.
You guys sound like Scopely simps. I mean, have you been here long enough to see the dumpster fire that used to be this game? The fact that they even had a meeting with us shows leaps and bounds that they're trying to communicate with us, and the amount of information that they shared with us compared to the amount of information that they put in that blog is honestly surprising. I'm surprised they put as much in that blog as they did information-wise without giving you guys hard numbers that they can't give you because it's proprietary information, and you guys can't have those numbers because then they'd have to give you the numbers every time. That's what you guys would expect. That's not what that can't happen.
Yeah, they can't set precedents for things that they can't do every single time, and that's why so many times you run into that. I call it lawyer speak. This kind of like double talk, these flimsy words that are relative. And it sucks, it really does, but I'm starting to learn about it. I'm starting to learn how to communicate with Scopely also. Like, when I give them feedback, they prefer it in a certain way. Like, I can't just say, hey, this sucks, fix it. They need, like, feedback given to them in a specific way, because they don't even have the time to take my feedback, reword it for a way that is appropriate to feed to their developers. They don't have that kind of time. So, like, I'm learning how to, like, speak to them in their excuse me, in their way, and understanding it. Also, I just wanted to mention, I'll be receiving a new spotlight from Scopely coming. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're not paying me anything. I wish they were. If they paid me, I'd probably feed you guys a lot more bullshit than I already do. So, somebody was saying that the kits were updated or something. Is that true?
Would you call it, Run, the mushroom treatment or something?
The mushroom treatments, when they put you in the dark and feed you dog shit.
Gotcha, that's what it was. I remember seeing something about that.
Okay, the kits have not been updated yet. Once again, I got trolled on that one.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, in game they're updated? I'm on the wrong game. Hold on.
Yeah, my Phoenix didn't friggin' have 1.5 million health earlier today.
Yeah, it's the changes that are in game now. The Namor changes are there too. I didn't even have to restart my game, and they're there.
Yeah, it just popped up. I was like,
well, my game's like freezing up and stuff, so I'm gonna close it and reopen it.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll
Hey,
work.
can someone look at the
ball all over the place?
ZKG? Can you look at level 4 of Namor's passive, please?
Level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says on self or villain ally crit, barrier all villain allies for 0% of this character's max health. Does that say that there for you too?
Freaking tontos, man. These guys.
Cool. I'm gonna screenshot that and put it in the issues real quick.
It's on his
For those of you in chat,
check his ult.
I'm telling you what was relayed to me, and I'm trying to describe it the best way I can. I'm always skeptical when I talk to people at Scopely. I have fallen hook, line, and sinker for what they've told me in the past, and regretted it, and felt really stupid for believing them. And so I am very skeptical of what I'm told from Scopely. But for all intents and purposes, I mean, they basically gave us raw data to look at. There's no reason for me to, I mean, they'd have to flat out be lying to me, and they don't do that because that opens them up to legal issues. And so, you know, I don't know what else to tell you guys. If you think we're Scopely shills, then please tell Scopely to start paying me more money, because I ain't making enough.
Yeah, this was the first time they gave us this level of information, and I was honestly shocked that they did, but I hope this becomes the standard so we can convey it better to everybody else, because...
Go to his basic.
We're their mouthpiece. You may have to restart, ZKG. I'm going to try to restart because Gnomes isn't having a problem.
Yeah. Oh, Namor. I was looking at Namor's, and Namor, it's for his basic, it says 0 turns.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's because we haven't restarted. I'm going to restart and see if it's fixed.
Cabal tag. There we go.
Oh, nice.
What did you want? The ultimate? Basic.
It does, yeah, try the basic. Okay, yeah, see.
Yeah, you just have to restart.
Said heal block for 0 turns, and I was like, oh, well, shit, he ain't doing nothing.
So we're thinking maybe go with the Raider, or the Striker on him, huh?
Or Raider. I think Raider on him, and Raider on Iron Patriot, and then Striker on Leader.
Okay, so you know how what is it? Raider has this where is it? On active ability hit, 40% chance to bonus attack the target for 30% piercing. I thought that was 20%. That's weird. I thought that was 20%. Now it's 40. Okay, whatever. That's even better. Whatever. 40% chance to bonus attack the target for 30% piercing. On an AoE, that's only the targeted character, not anybody that AoE hits, correct?
I think so.
Read the question again?
The Raider ISO has a bonus attack chance, 40%,
right,
to bonus attack the target for 30% piercing and apply some vulnerable. Right. On an AoE, if you crit on the other 4 people, there's no 40% chance on those. It is just the target, right? I mean, it does say attack the target, not.
I believe it. I believe it's the primary target. Yeah.
Okay. So that's.
Yeah, that sounds. The way it's worded sounds correct, but
I mean, you still get the additional 30% crit chance, 20% crit damage for the others. Yeah. Okay. You just don't get the bonus attack. That's only happening on the targeted character, and it's just a 40% chance.
Yeah.
Which is still
Captain
good.
Ginge. Yeah, Captain Ginge. It's only the assisting part. The special. If the passive for Jubilee got updated to all X-Men, Jubilee would be freaking nuts. You know how good Jubilee would be put in every game mode everywhere. She'd be so good with X-Men character. Unfortunately, that didn't happen though.
She'd be ran with Extreme in raids.
Yeah, that would make Extreme even better.
You'd think that X would be easy to find in the alphabet list here, but there's so many teams that now start with an X. It's like, it's one of these 15. All right, so what are we looking at on Jubilee that's so amazing or could be broken?
The passive. If the passive was all X-Men instead of just Astonishing X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
Bar for all X-Men, yeah.
Because that's what made them good in raids, because they snowballed and then they never stopped.
Yeah, at least she's getting the assist now for anybody. For any X-Men. 30% health, X-Men allies gain 15% health, Astonishing X-Men allies gain additional 15% health, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, man. I mean, she looks solid as a pick for compositions. She definitely looks solid for it. I just don't know if Phoenix is gonna be worth it.
I don't think any of them are worth it, personally.
No, not really.
X-Men allies gain 15% damage. That's not amazing. And 15% health. It's something, but it's not amazing.
Phoenix was only the special.
Oh, hey, Bendable. I didn't see you come in.
What up, man? Her special's the one that got the low, so she's going to get all the negative effects on herself and then give it to the primary target, but not cleanse it.
Redistribute health, transfer all negative effects from allies to self if this character has 2 or more X-Men allies attack primary target. Spread all negative effects excluding stun and trauma from this character to the primary target. So she doesn't kill herself with all the extra bleeds she pulls in and stuff. She gives it to somebody else.
She might. No, she keeps them but throws it on someone else as well. So it's like a give me all your negatives and then give you all my negatives, but I keep my negatives.
Oh, it's spread, not transfer. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The subtleties of this game, man. The one little word changes the whole way that works. It's crazy. Yeah, X-23 is just a cool character. Always was. I never built her big enough. I don't know why I never did.
Yeah, her ultimate now gives trauma.
Was that her ultimate or special?
In every game mode.
I thought her special gave trauma.
Bonus attack, apply trauma to the target.
The primary target or the target? What if she kills somebody and then hits somebody else? Because she hits like 7 times.
I don't know. It's split up on mine, and I'm not really ready to play to drop
on
it.
the last bonus attack, though.
Oh, on the last bonus attack. Okay, gotcha.
The most injured non-summoned enemy.
Yeah. If she kills somebody, she moves on to the next lowest health.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If this hot chick whipped out some claws and kicked me in the face, I'd be traumatized too. So
retract that
I
statement.
think that works.
She's a teenager.
She's old enough now.
Yeah, she's.
When I heard about her, she was a teenager, and that was many years ago, and so I am assuming she is at least 24 years old, and that's still a little bit creepy because I'm 41.
That was like me with Scarlett Johansson in Home Alone 3. You're like, yeah, she was 13 in there. I'm like, excuse me? She was what? That movie's that old? Oh, shit. And YouTube, we're back. All right.
All right. And am I on? Yeah, I'm on my account. Okay. Issue resolved. A gift for your community recent experience unexpected. I wish they'd explain what this is for. I never know what this is for.
It was for the pink flash bit for the was it the Carnage costume?
Okay,
Yeah,
the pink ones didn't convert. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't converting correctly.
Live, raise the shield. For the next 48 hours, win blitz battles to earn orbs and hourglasses for the dawn of time. Really? I just did a blitz battle on stream. 2,000 days continues. What's this? 24 hours number of ISO8 crystals rewarded from campaign nodes will be doubled. I guess I should have saved that. Hey, where's my Stormwatch up, dog? How come I didn't know about this?
I'm doing all my green ones.
I'm waiting on the blog, man.
Oh, okay. Updog doesn't want to have to write things twice. He doesn't want to have to do what Doolam's gonna have to do, which is redo an entire video.
Shut up, dude! From my knowledge, it's only a couple sections, all right? Dude, I'm so mad. I'm so annoyed it's not even funny.
That's why when you make the video, you should just edit every little piece into a separate clip. And then just leave all those clips on the cutting room until you know what it's going to be, because then you can go back in and just replace this little section or replace this little section with whatever the update.
I could just split it and then like split out the section that's out, cut it out, and then put in the newly recorded. It's not a big deal. It's just I'd like to know what I need to do.
You could make it really funny, and you could say the incorrect thing, stop the video, and then come back and go, "Hi, this is Doolam from the future going back in time to tell you how it really is," and then explain how it changed. Some stupid like that. God. I don't know. There's stuff you can do for fun.
Just like put censored over the original thing, like black and white, and then I walk on screen. So what's actually the correct information as of 82 seconds ago is this.
That'd be cool. Yeah, you could take a freeze frame shot of it, right? And then you like walk in front of the green screen, and that'd be kind of cool looking, actually. I think that's neat.
I just need to go buy a green screen and get to do that.
Oh, yeah, just Amazon for like $18, they'll send you a big green sheet like what I got.
The money's not the problem. It's the wife saying no.
Oh, you don't? She's not gonna let you drape an 18 by 22 foot sheet across one room.
She said, I let you be an influencer. A green screen's where I draw the line. I said, yes, dear. As word for word what she said. I said, yes, dear.
You're experiencing why I never pre-record my videos.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, it's a timing thing, because if not, I can't record the blog until Monday, because I can't record on the weekends, because the fiance's home and we spend time together, so that's why I do it on Friday morning, because that's the only time I have to do it.
You're not a true MSFer if you have a life, Doolam. You need to understand that.
How dare I?
It must be sacrificed to the red dots.
How dare I?
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, I have had an absolutely wonderful Friday. I'm gonna go hang out with my family for a little bit, make dinner, and then I'll probably start washing dishes and watching some amazing stuff happen on Twitch tonight. If I do get the opportunity, I'll probably see if I can't sneak onto somebody's channel, maybe Happy Hour or something, and get a little more screen time with anybody I can. Who's streaming right now? What are we doing?
Kingslayer's getting chopped tonight, isn't he?
Oh, that's right. Kingslayer Gaming's doing the subathon. Do we know anything that like he's put up for things to happen?
I don't know. He might be a sub
video. Yeah, he made a video. He's got some stuff. He's got an infographic on, but he's gonna start maybe in like an hour or so. But he's getting prepped for it because he's gonna get chopped.
Please donate to Run so he can afford a dishwasher, so he doesn't have to hand wash his dishes, though.
Oh, I load the dishwasher 3 times a day and then still scrub pots by hand, man. I just bought these brand new Ninja pots with like the riveted bolts to hold the handles on. You can put them in the oven. They're so nice.
The best thing ever when you can put a full pan in the oven and not even think about it, because it's in like I don't need to just have my cast iron just to have the luxury of putting a pan in the oven.
Right, and that brand new Teflon surface, so you're just like spraying it with the spray nozzle and all the food just falls off, and I'm like, oh yeah, fuck you, spaghetti.
It's like that scene out of Christmas Vacation when he uses the industrial strength spray and then sleds down the hill and goes at like Mach 6.
Lights on fire, yeah.
When does this have Run do the dishes? I load the dishwasher as soon as my wife gets home, and she's happy to complete washing the dishes. So hey.
Oh my! I mean, we normally split the chores. It's just that Way Too Raw is studying really hard and at like peak school right now, and just overloaded, just absolutely stressed out of her mind with homework and stuff. So I'm just trying to do my best to entertain the kids, keep the house under control, and then, I mean, I work part-time at a hardware store and I play video games for a living. Like, this is not the hardest life there is. So I really want to do my part, help the kids with their homework, take care of all the chores around the house, and allow my wife to chase her dream. because
You got,
she's
like, 10
allowed me to
seconds
do
for
mine.
Your
So-
raid. You got like 10 seconds for your raid.
Yeah,
by the
I
way.
see that. I see that. I got my hand over the button.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys are out of here. Thank you guys for joining me on Voice and helping me record a video. Everybody have a great time. Be sure to hang out on Twitch tonight. It's always a blast. We're going to have Kingslayer Gaming. We're going to have Cleaning Agent with Dulam on there. There's going to be happy hour. There's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff. So have a great time. Bye, everybody.